kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Sticking with the running game. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
To throw, it's Milrow. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
An inside give now from the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards, down 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No chance to catch him. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. So Missouri's offense comes out for their first possession today. So now here comes the other half of this great running back duel we expect to see today. Both guys keyed up for the game, but also for this individual matchup.
Yeah, I like this. A pair of tailbacks that like to pound away at the front seven for 4 quarters. And with these two, that constant pounding eventually leads to a big breakout play that can change the impact of the game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Cook. Defense is coming after him. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. Makes its way onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. A physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Milroe. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Gonna run it. It's Miller. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And up for the first, but still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff heading left. And he's brought down, but, hold on, there's a flag on the play. Hold it. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking downfield. It's Milroe. Makes a quick grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Back behind the quarterback, line in the pistol. Ball handed off. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Cook. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Going to begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Scanning the field. It's Milroe. He's running out of time here. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. They make the first down. Brought down to the 31.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So it's second down and long here from the 13. They'll run it to the left. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To throw, it's Cook. Throws to the tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Hand off to the single back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Hold. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack sets up a third down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. It's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds after another. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Well, there's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a third down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage, and when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
It's a quick grab.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter,
and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tie. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll test the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now it's second down here. They'll feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Cook. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Stevens. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here. Lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. We're able to get him down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Second down, looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a 1st down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Dropping back, it's Milrow. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
You missed it. Field goal. No good. And this remains a 3-score game at 24-point margin. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. First down here for this offense. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Looking for some space. It's Haynes. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama. And the beatdown continues.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's caught. It's Burden. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Catch made on the left side. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll run it here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Carroll. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looking to throw. It's Cook. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Bringing it back, it's Prentice. The coverage team makes the stop. Alabama offense onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid game there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone and see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a good solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that previous play. And they'll give it to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Cook. Quick throw, testing the middle. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw to the left. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Get set.
He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Cook. Makes a quick catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Miller.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Second down after that completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, the defense did a great job of mirroring the runner that time. Nowhere to go. Big loss in the game. They walled him off perfectly, brought him down before he could get to the sideline and get out of bounds.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
Leads to second down.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. He's moving out of the pocket. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Williams.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it go. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Bama. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys offense just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he lost it deep over the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Missouri. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, first... the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
That completion makes it second and medium.
Here we go.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Defense is coming out. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know,
they got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.